Howdy everyone, how's it going? I don't expect a ton of people here tonight simply because this was a bit of a surprise stream. It was a surprise to me. I was taking a look at my schedule for the week, and really tonight's the only night I had open that didn't conflict with another live I was doing or somebody else's live. So I apologize for getting this out a little late. This giveaway that I'm resolving for Saints app in my Discord is about a week late. Just didn't have time last week, and then we went on a little family vacation over the weekend, but here we are. As I normally do these, I'll also give away a collector sample and a sample 2-pack as part of the stream tonight to one of the viewers, so we'll run that, and then I'll open a couple sample 2s and we'll talk about what's going on just generally with Rise. Actually, some pretty exciting times going on with that. So let's see, do we have Saints app here? And if we don't, we can always wait. I'll just so what I normally do is just pick 2 packs, but I'll give people the option to pick their packs if they're in the chat. Keep running. How's it going? Oh, right. That's right. You're under a different name here. So, okay. So pick a number 1 through 5 for the collector pack. Abe Zoo, how's it going? One through 5. So I have 5 of the collector's samples left, which means 5 giveaways. 2 we'll do tonight. 1 for ADHD TCG, number 4, so number 4. And then 1 will run a little bit later. All right, left, middle, right, ADHD. And while you're picking that, I will cut into the top of this. I'm actually excited. I haven't opened Rise in about 2 weeks. It'll be good to get a hold of some of these cards again. All right, we're gonna go left, and then pick another number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 through 6. I feel like we're playing one of those things when we were a kid. The paper, figure out what they're called. My kid just made one the other day, though. Three. 1, 2, 3. Is Heroes app stream done? Am I conflicting with that? I totally forgot that he was running a stream. All right, let's get these out of the way. Zoom right in there. I'll just cut this one off while I'm at it. I'm always nervous when I cut. Is that what it was called? It was called chopsticks? All right. So, well, actually, let's leave those in the pack for now. I'll send you the packs as well. All right, so for your collector samples, we have a Burial. Very nice there. Proteoform. It's actually one of my favorites. Anything that's kind of the demons, the Proteoform, the polymorph, really interesting and fun art that Francois had done. I'm going to sleeve these right at the end. Clone Morpher. I apologize if you can hear the chairs moving upstairs. I'm right below my kitchen. Felix the Destructor. Sam, how's it going? Unicorn Rider. I messed with my video settings a bit here, and I feel like these are popping a lot more than normal, so this is good. The colors were a bit too dark in the previous streams. Demonic Skull. Vahuia? Vahuia. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but this is a really cool one for how Francois did the hollow masking, because the hollow masking is in the wings. Gives it a really cool effect there. Necromancer Skeleton. Omega. And where would Omega be without Alpha? So for those that haven't seen the art for Alpha and Omega, this is one of the ones that goes together. And the card effects for these in-game actually play off each other as well. Alpha can't attack until the creature Omega is in play under your control. Once Omega and Alpha are in play under your control, they merge into a single 10/10 creature, and you can give it 2 abilities of your choice. And then Omega has the same text, but opposite. Beautiful cards. There's actually a few different artworks that go together. End of the World and Showdown are another really interesting pair that go together. So hopefully as sets go on, I'd actually like to see more of that. Cards that the art really morphs into another card, so you can kind of, in a way, build out this puzzle, this story of what's going on in that world. I think that's really cool when we see that in different card arts. Just get these sleeved up real quick, and then we will open up the sample 2. Couple more. I'm excited for the Kickstarters to start arriving. So we did get word that it did initially come off the printer. There were some cards that weren't up to quality standards, so those are being reprinted. It should put the project out about another week. So the original estimate for the printers to be done was April 28th, I believe. So we're looking at the end of this week, early next week, for those to be reprinted. After that, the cards will be shipped out to proper distributors, and hopefully we'll have them in hand by the end of the month, most of us. So definitely some exciting times. All right, for the sample 2s, we have Lollipop, Cake. Okay, you're getting a lot of food. Red Hot Chili Pepper. Serenity. That's cool. These are all the non-holos right now. Soldier in Armor. Clone Training. The Fall. Last Training. So, a little bit different. Same treadmill, different art in the back. All right, we have our first holo for the sample 2s, Restoration. Very nice. Serenity in holo. We'll bring the full holo back up and just put those side by side. So you can see that the swirls in the back there really pop out in the holo form. And Return. Very cool card. There's some really interesting Patreon versions of that card, I believe, in full art. Dylan, welcome. All right, and I'll just get these sleeved up, and we'll get those sent out hopefully tomorrow. Is the music too loud? Should I lower that a little bit? Was that a legendary holo? Oh, it is a legendary. You are correct. Jeez. So the legendaries, I'll bring that back up. The legendary cards have these extra wings at the, are they wings? Yeah, it's wings. Okay. 2 sets of wings at the bottom, as well as the circle in the middle there around the alpha symbol. That's the, I believe, rare and the common. I have to remember the different rarity names here. I've been dealing with too many different TCGs and different names around them lately. All right. Actually, I'll get these non-hollows sleeved up as well, since these are sample cards. ADHD, are these your first samples, or do you have some samples already? All right, good. I'm glad the music's good. I've had it too loud in the past and didn't realize it with the headphones. In the headphones, it's fine, but then it was drowning me out in the when I was watching it after the live before, so I'm a little self-conscious about it. Awesome. Glad I could get you some more samples here. All right, and I'll send those with the packs. I'll get those into some top loaders as well, so they're not loose. I'll just put those off to the side for now. All right, I'm just going to open a few more sample 2s before running the giveaway, just to see some more cards in the set. And then we'll run a giveaway live. This will probably be a quick live tonight, just to get some cards opened, get another Rise video out there for new people to see, especially with that Kickstarter shipping right around the corner. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just cut them all at once here. These ones will go into my personal collection, and then at a later date, I'll likely run some giveaways and such from those. Definitely excited to get my hands on the Kickstarter set. The collector's boxes are going to be insane. I have a couple of those coming that'll open on stream. I have some vault packs coming in. So the vault packs went live last Friday. Last Friday? 2 Fridays ago? 2 Fridays ago. Those were $75 each, and they'll have 5 cards in them from sample sets, from, let's get that stray piece of plastic off of there. Some of the French cards, some lenticulars. Ooh, R01. I've never actually seen this card. All right. So this is a take on R128, but R1. I like that. It's like a chibi R128. Goonie. Atlas. Golden Mirror. Mirror of Ugliness. Lazarus. Die and Retry. Is that a hollow? Yeah, it's a hollow. It has the gold stamp. Oh, you can see it in the arrows. The arrows have that pattern. Okay. Put that off to the side. Orb of Pain. And full hollow Atlas. A lot of these I'm really excited to open up, get a collection of the sample 2s to start building playable decks. I haven't officially played a game yet, but I'm not a huge fan of Tabletop Simulator. I like to have cards in hand if I'm going to learn to play. It's just something about it. It's easier to read, easier to pick up, understand. So I'm going to do some practice games once I can build a deck from what I'm pulling here. Bilious Beast. The Pit. Yeah, Atlas is great art. Actually, can't wait to learn more about the characters as well as we get an understanding more of the lore of Rise, if we get, or when we get more of an understanding of the lore of Rise. The idea of the game itself is really interesting. The multiverse idea is brilliant for bringing in other IPs to do different collabs with, like we've seen with Binding of Isaac. There's the non-hollow Atlas and Guacamelee. So I'm really curious what other... Well, I'm not even on camera there, am I? Oh, no, my camera's frozen. That's cool. Huh, interesting. No, that's not the right camera. All right. What was I even doing in that picture? Oh, that's when I forgot my scissors in the beginning. You haven't even seen me this whole time. I forgot my scissors in the beginning of the stream. Uh-oh. There we go. Is that fixed? Can you guys... You can see my head now, though. Before I was frozen? Oh, man. Uh-oh. We good? We good? Okay. I think we're good. Let me know. Can you hear and see me? We're good? It was the, if you can hear me, it was the camera in the bottom corner on my face. So I had gotten up in the beginning of the stream to grab my scissors that I left on my desk across the room. And I have some weird electrical problems in this room with static electricity. And I've had it happen before when I've done that, and then it just freezes one of the two cameras. Kagito, how's it going? We have Lazarus. For the first holo, we have Go With The Flow. That's a really cool one for the light to refract off all the heads. All right. We have The Pit. And Azel. It's actually really interesting opening sample 2s. I wasn't aware of how many summoners there actually were. I knew of the ones from the collector's samples, which is a subset of these, but I don't like to look at the full card set to spoil things, if I can help it. And that's been one of the most surprising things to me, is all the different options for summoners that are in this base set. But when you have 308 cards in the base set, I guess there's going to be a good variety. All right, for the last one that I'm going to open for myself, we have Hard Skin, Closure, Ash Clover, Regression, Calm. For those of you in chat, how many of you are participating in the Kickstarter? High Voltage, Common Rest. One of my favorite arts in the entire set. I like a lot of the different pink or purplish arts that Francois worked on. I think he does a great job at making those pop. Forearms being one of them, Pristine Level Up being another one that comes to mind. Love this card. 4 collector boxes coming. Wow, that's awesome. Well, good luck getting some God packs in that. Royal Attack. Ash Clover. And, oh, Azel. Okay, so was my last pack I pulled Azel? Yeah. So we have 2 different versions of Azel. Same summoner, but most of, if not all of the summoners have a full body form and a close-up form for the art. Very cool. All right. One thing to show off for those that may be here that haven't seen Rise before, and the lighting doesn't really show. Oh, there we go. Where was it? Right. There's the angle. These are the non-hollows in my hand. Every card in Rise is rainbow gilded. The backs all have texturing for the different parts of the cards. You have glossy and textured back on there. Very high quality and very thick cardstock. If you leave a hollow card on your mat for a couple days, it doesn't get a Pringle effect or anything like that. I'm really impressed with the quality put into just the standard cards. And that's really a decision you need to make from day one with your TCG. You can't really change the thickness of your cardstock or things that might give away what cards are in your decks. So Francois put a lot of focus into making sure that the cards that are going out are top quality. Immediately impressed me and was like, yeah, I'm gonna support this one. There is one thing to know. The collector's edition the collector samples have a little bit more of it. Some of the cards do have nudity in them. Some of them became clothed in the sample 2s, not all of them. I'm not sure what that's going to look like going forward. I don't know how people feel about that, but that's generally something people like to know before going into a new game is what does that look like? From what I can tell from the sample 2s so far, any of the human characters that were nude before have clothes on. If they weren't human, they still are nude. But I don't know how much of a deal breaker that is for everyone, but it is something when I'm talking about this game to people that some people are uncomfortable with. So just want to point that out for anybody looking to possibly get some. And if you are looking to get some, let's run that giveaway. If you are looking to get some, immortalworkshop.com has some on his website. I have an affiliate link in the description that'll get you 10% off anything at Immortal Workshop. So you can definitely go there. And I'm going to get a giveaway set up real quick here. And let's see. There we go. All right. So in chat, if you type #RISE, all one word, #RISE, you'll be entered into the giveaway for a collector's pack and a sample 2 pack. I'll just get this presented on the screen here. There we go. We have 10 entries, 14 people on stream. We'll give that a couple more seconds here. And then I'll even out these rows. All right, Matrada. How's it going, Matrada? Only once, yeah. It doesn't. You can't enter multiple times. So there's 3 people on the stream that aren't entered. #RISE in chat. I'm just going to go through. Looks like everybody did #RISE correct this week, so that's good. 14 people is great odds, especially if not everyone enters. Okay, so going back to the nudity thing real quick, Whitwordy says, yeah, I talked with Francois. He said it'll probably change with the full release. I believe that the sample 2s might be the same art in the full release is the only reason I bring it up as well. And it seems to be it was the non-humans. It's Sloth, and I forgot the name of the demon girl that was the other one, but I think there's only 2 now. But I am curious if that's going to change in the general release in a few weeks. All right, 13 entries is good. We're going to run that. Let me find where that window went, and we'll draw it. And the winner is Whitworthy. All right, Whitworthy. Pick a number 1 through, let's get back to here. Pick a number 1 through 4. Yes, Salile. Salile's the other one. Congratulations, Whitworthy. I feel like I need to pronounce the T's. Whitworthy. Say what boy. 4. Okay. And then left, middle, right. I'll cut this while we wait for left, middle, right. And I'll actually put those back so you can see left, middle, right. It's actually a much better turnout than I thought I was going to get for a last-minute stream at 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. All right. Whitworthy, do you want left, middle, or right for the sample 2? I'm fine sitting here dancing. We can wait. Middle, okay. And then 1 through 4 again. And when you pick that, I'll start looking at these ones. All right, for your sample, collector samples, we have Keen, Tormented Soul. Hey, look, it's Salile, the exact one we were talking about. So this is one of the ones that is still nude in sample 2s, but it's not human. So I don't know if that is more what Francois was talking about, and then that makes it okay or not, but we'll see. Z Destructor, no worries on the latency. Flying Skeleton, Ravenous Imp, Z Gunner, Ultra Laser Unicorn, which if you haven't listened to a song called Space Unicorns, do it. It's great. My kids love to play with Alexa and just tell it to play random things, and that was the most delightful of all of the songs that they ever came up with. Space Unicorns. Electronic Brain. Yeah, Kagito, the quality of these is... Oh, geez. Pristine level up. This is huge. This is a huge one. Wow. This is the ultimate level up card. Rank 1. You can only have 1 in your deck. The selective foiling there around the hands is impressive work, impressive design on the card to give it that shine effect. This is a grail. An absolute grail. All right, I'm getting that sleeved and top loaded immediately. Get in there. All right. I'm nervous. I'm like, okay, I shouldn't be touching this. All right. There we go. That is protected. I'll leave that right there while I sleeve the others. Whew. That's amazing. I don't know what that card goes for now, but when I first started looking into Rise about 2 months ago, it was going for, I saw it anywhere between $1 to $150. So that is a great pull. The utility for that card is what's going to make it very collectible. So the level ups are how you take your summoners and give them better powers. You level them up, obviously. This one is a rank 1 level up. You can have 1 in your deck. That's what the ranks mean for these cards. So if it's something like a rank 4, it means you can have 4 in your deck. And this one, you can cast after using your summoner. So you can use an ability from your summoner. You can play Pristine level up to give it a level, and then enable or I believe it's straighten up is what it's called in Rise, and then straighten it up and use another ability. So depending on the terms you're familiar with, or if you're familiar with MetaZoo, it's like basically using a lightning in a bottle to reuse the summoner. Very cool there. We're actually going to keep that hit right on top because I like to have that in stream. I believe you chose number 3 for... Yeah, you did. Number 3 for the sample 2-pack. Let's see if we can pull you a sample 2 level up. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick here. Art of the Cards is epic. Yeah, Noah, that immediately caught me with these, the art and the quality. I don't know if you've seen the past streams, but all of even the non-hollows are rainbow gilded, really high quality card stock. Super quality cards for this TCG. Let's see. You got me spending money on Chrome. I got 3 boxes coming Sunday. Yeah, Chrome hit hard for MetaZoo. I got a few more boxes in from Target today. On those, it's been really fun to open. I've never opened tops before. This came fresh out of Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter ended November last year. I forgot the exact month. And it's shipping within the next couple weeks. So it's about to finally get out to people en masse. So what we're opening here today is samples. So the collector samples, the pack that I just opened, those were sent out to content creators last fall to promote the Kickstarter. The sample 2s were just shipped out to content creators about a month ago, roughly. So there's 2 types of boxes for Rise. There's collector's boxes, which hold only 10 packs. Every single card in this box is a hollow. And then there's your standard booster box, which is the sample 2 design. It's 36 packs, and it has the distribution of non-hollow to hollow and the different rarities as well. So I was lucky enough, even though I didn't start covering Rise until January, February timeframe, I was still able to get a collector's box to start opening up and hype the release of the Kickstarter. Immortal Workshop does have product on their website. And then I have an affiliate link below, 10% off anything on their store. So if you do feel like picking up some Rise, but you missed the Kickstarter, he has everything on his site. Collector's boxes, the stretch goals. He got some extra stretch goals that he's selling on there as well. Let's see, just catching up on chat real quick. There's some sample Kickstarters. Yeah, start delivering next week. Link in the description. Yeah, so there's a link in the description to the Kickstarter. I put that in there for reference. But the Kickstarter's closed. The what's it called? The backer kit is closed. So you actually were able to, if you missed a Kickstarter, at a higher price buy in. That closed, I believe, at the end of March. And right now, anything that you find is going to be through third-party retailers like Immortal Workshop. All right. Important question, though. Does Rise hit hard? Rise does hit hard. That goes hard. All right. I need to get Streamy in here. Where's Streamy? Hey, Mox Kevin. So for those that don't know, Metaman just renamed his channel to Mox Kevin, so you might know who Metaman is, it's also Mox Kevin. So definitely go check that out. He's going to be focusing a little more on Magic, which I'm really excited for. All right, let's get this sample 2 going for Willwordy. We have obscurantism. I can't read. Obscurantism. Pacifism. Restoration. Whoa, haven't seen this one before. Aureola? Aureola. All right. Golden Clover. Azel. Cure. Lilith. Oh, wow, I really like that one. All right. Very cool art for Lilith. For the first holo, we have Royal Protection. A holo Aureola. It seems out of focus. Let's get that back in focus. There we go. Aureola. Pretty cool effect on that one. And Lazarus. All right. We can get back to chatting as I sleeve these up. I'll take that Salile. Let's see. Nice clover, best day ever. Ooh, yeah, was there a clover in there? Did I miss a clover? Was I too focused on... Oh yeah, golden clover, look at that. The ash clover is actually one of my favorites. It reminds me a lot of the Umbrella Corporation. Brings me back to my childhood playing Resident Evil with my brother. I love the that there's a bunch of different like mini art sets in this game. So you have the clovers, you have the eyeballs, you have some of the orbs. All right, definitely some big hits for Willwordy. Just the biggest one being that pristine level up. That and the 7 Sins seem to be pretty popular in the community, I've found. I don't know how playable the 7 Sins are. But, Willwordy, if you DM me your address, I will get these shipped right out to you. There is a link in the description below to my Discord. You can find me in there, Cardboard and Coffee. It's the most direct way to contact me. I believe it's also Cardboard and Coffee on Instagram. Depending on the social media, it's Cardboard and Coffee or Cardboard and Coffee TCG. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to cover for tonight. Just open a few of the giveaways, open a few for myself, talk about the Kickstarter that should be shipping within the next few weeks. They're off the printer. Everything passed quality checks except for what needed to be reprinted, a few of the cards. So we're going to be seeing these in hand in the true Kickstarter fashion, non-samples, hopefully within the next month. And I'm really excited for that. So, perfect. Kevin, you had the old name for a while. Do you think changing your name could positively or negatively impact your channel? It's actually interesting, this topic, because I've changed my channel name twice. And the first time had a great effect. The second time had no negative effect. So originally my channel name was... I know this question is for Kevin, but Kevin's, obviously not on camera. So while we wait for him to respond, if he's still here, I'll answer. My original channel name was The One-Eyed Crow. It didn't really have a lot of meaning, so I changed it to Cryptid Nation News June of last year, which had a lot of meaning for MetaZoo. that worked out really well for me because Cryptid Nation was also a set name for MetaZoo. Definitely helped propel the channel forward. And then January of this year, I decided I wanted to expand. I wanted to look into Rise. I wanted to look into other TCGs. I don't think I was looking into Legions of Will back then, but that's another one that I'm pretty interested in right now. But I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that expansion under Cryptid Nation News because it's very MetaZoo specific. In that one, I didn't see any major positive change, but I was actually surprised I didn't see much of a negative change either. So I didn't lose a bunch of followers. I lost a couple, but not dozens or anything like that. It was just a handful. So changing the name doesn't really. Well, I'm curious to see what it does for Kevin, but changing the name didn't really do too much for me negatively. So I have hopes for Kevin. I think a lot of people like Kevin, for his personality, for just how honest he is. Unless, when I heard about the change, I don't know about Magic all that well. I'm not huge into Magic, but my immediate thought wasn't I'm going to unsubscribe because I don't care about Magic. It's okay. Let's go on this journey together. So awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really happy to start diving into some other things and taking a look at some of these other ones that are out there. And I want to try to be selective of things that kind of catch my eye, either for gameplay or for quality. The other one that I started looking at, as I mentioned, is Legions of Will. I actually found out tonight they used the same printer for Chaos Ascension. I don't know if they're using it going forward as Rise. And the card quality for Legions of Will, they don't do the rainbow gilding and all of that, but very similar, very, very high quality card. I think Rise might have gone for a little bit thicker cardstock than Legions of Will. But leaving the cards out on your desk, there's no pringling or any warping of any kind whatsoever in their hollow. Same for Rise. If you leave these out, you're not going to get any warping whatsoever in these cards. And I realize I'm now manhandling Will Wordie's cards, and I need to stop doing that. So I'm gonna stop doing that now. All right. Well, I could sit here and talk all night, but I just want to thank everybody for coming out to this very ad hoc stream for checking out Rise. Again, Immortal Workshop has it at immortalworkshop.com. You can get 10% off with the affiliate link below if you're interested. That should be there well into the release of Rise. So if you want to see what the end result for the Kickstarter looks like, that's cool too. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.